Hey everybody, good morning. It's Cara from Perspective-Based Parenting, and it's a beautiful spring morning here in Vermont. We were expecting kind of a nasty overcast day, and so just to see even the little bits of sun filtering through feels really good. Okay, so I know that in our series I was headed towards proactive problem solving. I'm going to put a pause on that because I feel really strongly that we need to go back to talk about schedule a little deeper. In a previous video, I discussed the power of a schedule, why it's so important, how it grounds your children, how it grounds you throughout the day. And now that we know that you, whether you're a stay-at-home parent to begin with, or you are a working parent who is now working at home and also a stay-at-home parent because your children's daycare is closed, your children's preschool is closed, this applies to you more than ever. To have a sense of what's coming throughout the day, to have a sense of small chunks of time that you know once that's over, here's the next chunk of time. And quite honestly, the more consistent you can be in doing this with your children, the more they are going to get involved and feel like they also have a sense of control and can be in control and not fall apart so often. All right, so you've seen the schedule that I was using, that I threw together with what I could around the house. You know, it had like little sad smiley faces, right? I don't know if you can see that smiley face even. This one's kind of worn off. And that was a bit of a problem. You know, that little fingers want to get involved and be part of the calendar and schedule making experience, and they should. Is that better? We can see that now? Yeah, that's a little better. So it was definitely grassroots schedule making to be sure. So finally, you know, when the dust settled a little, I was able to get my hands on some actual supplies. It's not a ton of stuff. You're going to be able to make a beautiful, functional, interactive daily schedule for your kids and for yourself for 11, 15, 20 bucks. If 20 bucks is going to buy you some sanity, I don't know why you wouldn't do it. Okay, so magnet board, right? This is a white-off board that's also magnetized. Does your child have one? Maybe. Many people have kind of the teepee style, the sandwich board style, where one side is magnet and the other side is right off, and there's letters and you can play, and that would work too. And if you don't, simple kitchen hack, cookie tray, magnetized, right? Okay, don't have magnets? We're going to talk about it. Here are the things that you're going to need in order to make your own sanity schedule, right? I'm calling this stuck at home, stuck working at home. Let's stay sane. You will need repositionable magnet tape. I love it because it comes in a spool. You can cut as little or as much as you need for the particular picture, because we want visual, right, that you're using. You will need, I'm not brand specific, whatever you find that's cheapest, get it. It will do the job. This is self-adhesive. They call them self-adhesive sheets. It's basically laminating paper that you can do by yourself at home. You don't need one of those fancy laminating machines. You will need pictures that you will take, and you will need a printer. And then, incidentals like scissors and expo markers and stuff you probably have around the house anyway. That's it. All right, let's do it. Let's make a schedule. So my concern is that this board, although this is my preferred strategy here, is too white and too shiny for you to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to use the cookie tray because it's darker. I think you'll be able to see better what's happening here. Alrighty, so step 1. Think about the things that your kids love to do throughout the day. Your toddlers. This is toddler specific, okay? Right? Your babies, you can get them on a decent schedule. You probably already have them on a decent schedule and you know what chunks of time are yours. If not, different training for that. This is about toddlers who are busy, who are awake the majority of the day, who need things to do, and who need to know what just happened, what's happening now, and what's coming next. Okay. Think about those things, those activities that you could get into your day, and they can be things that you just have to do, right? Take a bath. That's a have to do. Take a nap. That's a have to do. There's non-negotiables here. Eat lunch, eat breakfast, dinner, snack times. Those are kind of the breakdowns of that we use on a daily basis anyway. Remember, your child, when they're at daycare, when they're at preschool, they have a very predictable schedule. Pull it out. Look at it. See what they do throughout the day. You can include outside time. You can include, if you're in a space where you can go outside. I know some of you aren't, and I'm so sad for you. I'm sorry. You can do a craft time. You can do free play time. TV time. Build it in wisely. It will be your best friend. Don't overuse it. Just build it in wisely. What else? Okay, let me see. I've got all my pictures here. Outside time, cooking, free play, getting dressed, music time, there's snack time, potty time, that's a good one, nap time, bath time, lunch. There's so many things throughout the day that you can make a list, okay? Then, so that's step 1. Step 2, as you go through the next day, take pictures. There's nothing better than a personalized schedule. I promise. Your kids will be like, whoa, what's happening here? This is about me. Because it is about them. Okay? Take pictures. Playtime. A picture of a little girl playing. Get dressed. A picture of her clothes. Ready for outside. A picture of the things you have to put on. Ready for music time. A picture of her dancing. Snack time. A picture of her eating snack. Potty time. A picture of the potty. TV time. A picture. You get it, right? Take pictures throughout the day of the things that you see evolving and the categories that could be on your daily schedule. That's step 2. Step 3 is the fun part. We get to put it all together. Okay? So I have... Oh, One more thing. Be sure you take a picture of your little person smiling happy and super crabby, sad, cranky. This is going to come into play. It's going to be important. All right, so this could not be easier, right? They're self-sticking. They have an edge. I'm making it look really hard. It's not. Oh, it's because it's upside down. Sorry. They have a peel edge. You just peel it off like that. We're going to laminate and magnetize the personalized pictures. I like to break it off just like that on the edge so that I know I'm straight and I know I'm not overexposing, because once this stuff sticks together, it's so hard. It's almost impossible to get it apart from each other. All right, and you're just going to take your pictures and put them in. Make sure that you leave about a 1/4 inch at least in between photos. Oh, man, I don't know if you can see this. It's so glary. Because when you cut them apart, you're not going to want to cut too close or you'll undo your laminating. And that would be a bummer. I make mine into a little bit of a puzzle. I try to get as much as I can into the half of the page. I don't really have any small pictures, so I guess it's just going to be what it is, right? And then I pull the backing board as back to where my sticking point is going to be, right? And then over it goes. I'm gonna really push down. And then you can pull out the sticky back as you go. And you've got, oh, come on, sticky back. And you have laminated your photos. Oh, I'm sorry if this is hard to see. The light keeps shifting, but I'm just gently pulling. And as I pull, I press down. The first one might, oh look, I got a bump there. So see, it happens. It's no big deal. All right, so now we have our photos and they're laminated. I'm just going to go through one because you really don't need to see me do all of them. And I'm going to cut around and make sure that there's enough of that gap, like I said, that edge, so that they're going to stay laminated. All right, so this one is the one of playing outside. Then you're going to take your magnet tape. With big pictures like this, you probably still, you maybe only need a little piece in the middle. I'm not sure. If you feel more comfortable with having a little piece on either edge, I think that's what I'm going to do. Go ahead. But again, you can cut whatever you need. Peel stick. Peel stick. And you have a Let's Play Outside magnet on your schedule. Okay, so this is schedule making, right? This is the act of putting it together. Remember, the reason we're doing this, there's lots of reasons, but we also need it to be quantifiable. What do I mean by that? It's important that as you go through the day, kids are able to reflect on whether that particular time period was a successful, fun, enjoyable, engageable experience, or if they had a really hard time and they needed some redirecting, or, worst case scenario, the bottom completely fell out and there was a big tantrum. So to make this quantifiable, you're going to have happy faces and sad faces. you'll remember back in my ghetto schedule days, which is fine. It's a, like it is what it is. If that's what we got, that's what we got. I just did these crazy little circle happy faces on magnets I had. However, you take that picture of your child, make it very specific, with a super happy face, okay? Happy, happy. And it turns into a magnet. Where outside time was awesome. And bath time, maybe the sad face is going to have to go there, because even though you warned them 3 times to keep the water in the tub, they dumped it out the 4th and then it was over, and that was upsetting. This is also a way to go back. Throwing a lot at you, as I always will, with the psychology of the strategy, because that's what matters most to me, and that's what I hope that you're getting. But really, the nuts and the bolts of this particular how-to: find something that's magnetized, get yourself some laminating paper, take some personalized pictures, get some happy faces and some sad faces, and map out your day as it happens. Or if you need more structure than that because things just feel so out of control in your house, you map out the whole day and show the kid, this is what we're doing today, and this is the order we're doing it in today. And as flexibility and the ability to handle this becomes more available in your home, then you can go ahead and make it a little more flexible and say, all right, let's start with these things, and then I wonder what we should do next, and let it evolve. All right, my time is up for the day. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please subscribe and like, and head over to the Facebook page, Perspective-Based Parenting. I have some exciting courses that I'm designing that would go way, way deep into this. So if you're getting some value out of it, please send me questions or put them in the comments so I know what you need from me and that I can keep creating what's going to work best for you. All right, have a great day, everybody.